Evening, everybody. I wanted to quickly try and get a video on. I know it's late, hence the no makeup thing. I have to be up early tomorrow for work, and I just wanted to try and get this in today because it actually kind of goes with today. I know I'm all kind of greasy, but I have like a moisture mask on, so there is that. I know I look really weird, but today I posted a meme on the Companion Champions page, and it said, when you raise your vibration, all that is not in alignment will naturally leave your life. And I've lived long enough to see the worth of a healthy life flow versus swimming against the stream, like kind of like a salmon in the springtime. Fight it or go with the flow, so to speak. And I've done the fight it, totally sucks, everything will go wrong if it can go wrong. And the universe, so to speak, will pop things up left and right to show you the path that you're supposed to be on, or the path that you are on is wrong. And just in short, those 3 years were kind of rough. And I knew I should have gone left, but I went right. And it was for the right reasons. It was for my kids. But I toughed it out as long as I could. And then I ended up where I had to be. So Doug and I speak a lot about our paths very often. And when we met, we lived in Helena. And as a matter of fact, that's the reason I'm posting today, is because 6 years ago today, he proposed to me. Another story for another time. If you actually want to hear it, just ask and I'll tell you or post it, whatever. But shortly after, we decided to move to Missoula, Montana for better job opportunities. And we married and moved within the same year. Also in that same year, Doug was diagnosed with cancer. And yeah, you heard that right. Our first year marriage was Doug going through chemo and radiation. So we happened to be going to an appointment one day, and Doug happened to mention how glad he was that we had moved to Missoula, or Zootown, as I guess it's called. And Helena's healthcare is just not that great. Many people that I know have had some things happen, but another day, so many stories. But to top it off, even if we had lived in Helena, we would have still had to travel to the zoo for treatments. And fortunately, we had already moved there, and we had lived right around the corner from the hospital's cancer center, so that made it really easy for us to go to treatments and do what we needed to do. When he finished chemo, we had tossed around the idea of moving to warmer climate, because winter was very rough on his lungs, and the summer was really bad too, because we kind of lived in a bowl. And so summertime, you got the fires and the smoke just hovered over the valley, and it made it really rough for him, well, just about anybody in that town, to breathe. Everybody's complaining now about how they have to wear masks, but this is something that we've done for a while. It helps stave off like illnesses that people carry around. They kind of go out in public no matter what. So he was offered a job in California. We went out there and looked. Just didn't seem like a right fit, because we couldn't find a house that was like within distance of where his job offer was, plus it was really expensive, so it just didn't seem like a right fit. I think it was only like a couple weeks after we decided to stay in St. George, Ivins, we found our house, and everything just kind of went into motion, so to speak, and it just went, and it was our home, and we knew it was our home. So we just ended up staying here, and shortly after, Doug lost his left eye, and we managed to get this really great VSO, Court Pendleton. The man has worked miracles, moved mountains for Doug. He's gotten so much done that really wasn't in his job description. I mean, he's just done so much, and we really just appreciated him and everything he's done and still does. So now we are a few bumps in the road later. Paths have just taken us where we needed to be, and things have worked out tremendously for us. He currently has a great team that's been working hard to keep the cancer tumors to a minimum and trying to keep all the side effects in control. He recently had an echo on his heart, and it's very healthy. If you paid attention, I guess, to his posts, for my friends out there. So now lately I've been seeing a new path coming. I knew it was coming. I've always said I'll write it out as long as I could, and I just know that it's arrived now, and I feel like I was kind of caught off guard on it. I guess I thought it was going to go a lot longer than it did, and I think it just kind of caught me off guard. So I believe my last day of work will be Wednesday. And even when we moved here, I knew that I would work for the veterans home. It was something that I wanted to do. I wanted it on my resume. And I was glad that I got the time and got to learn the things I've learned, and the ability to have grown from the experiences that I've had. And kind of want to say, have any of you felt this way about things? Like, have things fallen into place? Are you led to the water, so to speak? Or was it not in alignment of your life, that you would naturally leave? Things against the grain. I'm very excited for my next chapter. I know it's going to be a little bit rough, but I am super excited for it. Comment below. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, as well as like the Companion Champions Facebook page. Hit the bell for receiving updates when I go live or when I upload a video. And thanks for watching, guys, and you have a good night.